Hello, my name is Dawn from Infinite You Life Coaching, and I welcome you today to this yin practice to help ground our energy. So, the Muladhara, your root chakra, is the very base of your spine, to like the perineum area, but it's an energy center that really is kind of the control center of grounding, of feeling safe, secure, connected in relationships. So it's good to routinely go through and just kind of clear the area, open that so that the energy can flow. So we're going to move into our yin practice today. Our poses will be held for approximately 4 minutes, and we'll have a little rebound pose after each one, and we'll end in Shavasana. So go ahead and take a comfortable seat. Any seated position works. Placing your hands palm down is actually a really good way to ground, as well as taking some deep breaths. So we're going to start by maybe softening your gaze or closing your eyes. And from here, we're going to take a long, slow, deep breath in. And gently let that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And gently release that breath. Continuing to breathe deeply or just breathing in a relaxed way. We're going to notice our hands, palms down on our knees, and become aware of our sit bones grounded onto the earth. Maybe even imagining roots coming from your sit bones and from your feet, really grounding you, feeling your energy moving down. And with that downward energy, we also want to have a nice tall seat. So, like a string attached to your spine, think about lifting your head to the sky, but how your energy is moving down through those roots. Energy is moving down your arms, through your hands, into your legs, through your feet, and into the earth. Just breathe. Noticing your lungs and your diaphragm moving. And welcoming the intention of connecting to Mother Earth today. Allowing your energy to balance. From here, fluttering your eyes open, we're going to give ourselves a little hug, a butterfly hug. So crossing your arms and taking your palms onto your clavicle, to your very top of your shoulders, your fingertips are resting there. We're going to come back to that deep breath. So taking a deep breath in and gently letting it go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And gently let that go. Continuing to breathe in this way, start alternating taps with your fingertips. Very relaxed and gentle, continuing your deep breaths. Maybe matching an inhale to 4 taps and an exhale to 4 taps. We'll take 2 more full breaths this way. Then just leaving your hands in silence for a moment in stillness. Continuing to notice your breath. And then gently releasing. We're going to come into our first yin pose, which will be child's pose. So I have a blanket and one block today. So I'm going to take the blanket. We'll be holding this child's pose for 4 minutes in a straight position, and then 4 minutes to the left, 4 minutes to the right. So allow yourself to be comfortable. Also allow your knees to open into the child's pose that you find most comfortable, whether that's knees together or knees far apart. And then from there, we're just going to walk our hands forward. And then you could have a pillow or a block if you want to rest your head on that, or you could put your head directly on the floor. Whatever feels right for you today. And once you've found a comfortable position, maybe walking your fingertips up a little bit more, allowing your body to be completely relaxed. Feeling your body surrender into the mat. Maybe feeling your big toes touching and your shins in the mat. Feeling your forehead either on your block or on the mat. And your forearms and your hands on the mat. Maybe introducing an ujjayi breath, where you constrict your throat, the ocean breath. Allowing that ujjayi breath to welcome you to soften a little bit more. If ujjayi breath doesn't feel right for you today, you could always just use long breaths with long exhales. Every exhale welcoming you to sink a little deeper. Let go a little more. Just breathe. And taking a long, slow, deep breath in. And allow that to gently release. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And just let your body be so heavy on the exhale. And when it feels comfortable, you can raise up your head. And then slowly start walking your hands to the left side of your mat. So both palms are on the floor. You're feeling that right side body opening. Head can be rested on a block or the mat or the floor. Maybe inching your fingertips forward just a little bit more. Again, noticing every body part that's in contact with the earth. Allowing your body to be heavy on every exhale. Maybe introducing Ujjayi breath. And maybe walking your right hand on top of your left. And just noticing how that feels. Again, maybe inching those fingertips just an inch forward. And just breathe. Maybe directing your breath into your right side body. Deepening that stretch just a little bit more. We'll take a long, slow, deep breath in. And gently let that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And just feel your body relax on the exhale. When it feels comfortable, we'll raise our gaze, raise our head. And then just begin walking our hands to the other side of the mat. So maybe coming into neutral position, giving a little stretch, and then walking to the other side. So both palms are flat on the floor. Your head could be resting on your left arm or on the floor. You could even have a bolster or something to help support your body. Maybe introducing Ujjayi breath again, or else a long, slow release of every exhale. Noticing the parts of your body touching the floor. How maybe coming onto the right side feels different than the left. If it feels comfortable, you can walk your left hand on top of your right. Feeling that left side body open just a little bit more. Begin to introduce your breath into those left ribs, stretching all of those muscles from the inside. And just be heavy and breathe. See if you can allow your body to relax just a little bit more. Relaxing your eyes and your jaw. Letting that be an invitation for the rest of your body to soften. Just breathe. And we'll take a long, slow, deep breath in. And ever so gently let that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And just surrender to the pose. And when it feels comfortable, you can lift your head and begin walking your hands back to center. We'll just come back to neutral for a moment. And then walking your hands back, we're going to come up into our tabletop position. So removing the blanket if you had that. And then knees directly under hips or hips directly over knees and shoulders above your wrists. We're going to come into some cat-cows. So dropping the belly as you inhale, opening your heart space, tipping your pelvis. Exhale, reversing the tip of the pelvis as you curve your back up to the sky, bringing your chin to chest. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, chin to chest. Last time. Inhale, open your heart. And exhale, chin to chest. From here, we're going to want our knees to be hip width apart. And we're going to walk our hands down into a puppy pose. So you may want to have a block in front of you to rest your head on. And we're just going to allow our fingertips to move forward. And we're going to bring our hand up into a prayer position. This is going to be our next yin posture. So find comfort here. Your hips should be directly over your knees. Your forehead can be on the floor, on a block. You could always put a bolster underneath your chest for support. Again, noticing the parts of your body touching the floor. Feeling your elbows grounding and rooting down. How your knees are supporting you, the tops of your feet. Maybe your forehead, or how your forehead's touching the block. And just breathe. Maybe welcoming Ujjayi breath. Allowing that constricted sound of air to calm you, like a cat would use a purr. If your body gets tired in this pose, you can adjust it. Maybe going back into a child pose or removing the block. Maybe putting your hands out in front of you. But when we move in yin, we move with intention. Just breathe. And now take a long, slow, deep breath in. And gently let that go. One more time, a long, slow, deep breath in. And allow your body to soften just a little bit more on this exhale. When you're ready, you'll raise your gaze, and we're just going to allow our bodies to come forward onto our elbows. So we're coming into Sphinx position. You might want to have a block in front of you so that you could rest your head. Should your head get tired. You can also cross your hands, just hold your elbows just to find better alignment. Fingertips are wide, palms are on the mat. You're pushing down into the elbows. You can feel the tops of your feet pushing into the floor. Finding a point in front of you, or maybe your eyes are closed. Allowing the back of your heart to reach forward. So engaging your upper arms so as not to cave into your shoulders. Thinking about extending your spine with a string straight out from the spine that's in your back. And noticing what muscles are needed to hold you up and allowing the others to let go. If you're having discomfort in your lower back, you can try widening your feet closer to the edges of your mat. And should your head get tired, you could rest your head on the block in front of you. Again, trying not to cave into those shoulders. Just breathe. Utilizing Ujjayi breath to find comfort, welcoming a calming effect, allowing the muscles needed to be strong to hold us up, and releasing every other muscle. Maybe welcoming that release by allowing your eyes to be heavy, allowing your teeth to come apart, your jaw to be heavy, allowing your shoulders to move away from your ears. Maybe coming back to the imagery of roots coming out from every part of your body touching the floor. Just breathe. And taking a long, slow, deep breath in. And ever so gently letting that go. Another deep breath in. And really feel the parts of your body sinking into your mat on your exhale. When you're ready, lift your head if you had it down on your block. And we're just going to come back up into our tabletop position. And this time just taking some organic motion. So maybe some circles or figure 8. You get to decide what feels good. You could do barrel rolls as well. Maybe just letting your belly drop and curve up. Maybe doing everything. Just kind of letting your body move for a moment. Being gentle. If you've gone in one direction, you can switch to the other. And then from here, we're going to bring our left knee to our left thumb as we come into our sleeping pigeon. So the straight leg is out behind you. Maybe you'd like a bolster or a cushion in front of you. Maybe you'd like to use a block or a blanket underneath this left hip. And then either allowing yourself to come down to your elbows or making a pillow with your hands as you come down onto the mat. Your left foot is fairly close to your torso. And again, noticing where we're touching the mat, allowing our bodies to be so heavy. Imagining those roots introducing Ujjayi breath. Or else a long exhale. Just breathe. Letting go of any tension. Maybe bringing your head down to the mat if that feels comfortable as your body softens. Always moving with intention. We'll take a long, slow, deep breath in. And gently let that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And just let your whole body surrender on the exhale. And when you're ready, we'll begin by raising our head, maybe bringing our elbows closer to our body. Pushing into your hands, we'll come up to a seated position. Just allow your spine to be really tall here for a moment. And when you're ready, pushing into your hands, we'll step that left knee back as we come into our tabletop. And we'll just bring that right knee forward. So right knee to right thumb, maybe taking that blanket underneath that right hip, extending that back leg behind you. And then coming down maybe onto your elbows. If this is a good spot for you, you could always use a block to support your head. Or two fists. And then if you can come down a little deeper, you could allow your forehead to come to the mat. Maybe bringing your hands together out in front of you. Noticing where your body's touching the floor. Maybe noticing how the side feels any different from the left side. Allowing every exhale to invite your body to soften a little bit more. Perhaps starting Ujjayi breath again. But allowing your body to surrender. There's nothing to hold up here. If you feel like you're holding your body up, maybe you need a bolster. Just soften. Allow your forehead and your eyes to relax. Allow gravity to just pull your jaw down. Just breathe. And we'll take a long, slow, deep breath in. And ever so gently let that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And feel every part of your body soften on the exhale, sinking into the mat. When you're ready, you can lift your head, pushing into your elbows and walking your hands closer to your body if they were out. Again, we'll take a nice tall seat like a string pulling up on your spine. And this time we're just going to put our weight into that right hip as we bring our feet out in front of us. We're going to be coming down into a Shavasana position just for a moment. So allow your feet to be heavy and your arms to be heavy at your side, just to absorb those positions we were just in. Maybe introducing Ujjayi breath here, noticing what you feel, any kind of energetic sensations in the legs, in the hips, the back. Just observe. And from here, we're going to take our hands above our head. You can take your left foot off your mat out to the side, and then crossing the right foot over it. And if that doesn't feel right, you can always just put the right foot next to the left foot, but we'll start by crossing. From here, taking the left hand off of the mat, maybe scooching your shoulders a little closer, And then bringing the right arm towards the left into this banana pose. So holding on to the right wrist with the left hand. Rest your head on that right arm or have your gaze up to the sky. And just breathe. Feeling that right side body opening up. Allowing your breath to move those ribs open. Breathing into that right side. And you can take the banana pose as deep or shallow as you'd like. If it's too deep here, you can always bring your arms up a little bit, or you could take your arms a little more to the left. Just notice the points of your body touching the floor. If you have your right foot on top of your left, noticing that connection, feeling your left hand gripping your right wrist, maybe your head touching your arm. Really feel the grounding in that left heel, your hips and your glutes, your shoulders. And then just breathe. Every exhale, an invitation to soften a little bit more. And taking a long, slow, deep breath in. And gently letting that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And allow your body to soften on the exhale. When it feels comfortable, you can release that right hand and bring your torso back to center. Bring your right and left foot also back to center. Maybe taking a nice long stretch here. And relaxing. From here, taking the right foot off of your mat, crossing the left foot over the right. Then bringing your right hand off the mat, maybe scooching your shoulders closer to that hand. And allowing your right hand to hold onto your left wrist. Feeling that left side body opening up, maybe introducing your breath into that left rib area. You can have your gaze up, maybe resting your head on that left arm. Noticing the grounding of the right heel, your hips and your glutes, your shoulders, and any parts of that right arm, in your head. And just breathe. Allow that side body to open. Maybe introducing Ujjayi breath. And just relax. Softening and breathing. And taking a long, slow, deep breath in. And gently letting that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And just allow your body to let go. And when it feels comfortable, releasing that left arm, bringing your upper body back up to neutral, and slowly moving your feet back to center. Just going to bring our knees to our chest and maybe a gentle rock side to side. And then taking the outer blades of your feet. If you can't reach your feet, you can always use your ankles, and coming into a happy baby. Again, maybe introducing some gentle motion here, or maybe stillness is what feels good. Noticing how in this position, it's more your center back that you feel on the floor. You can still feel your shoulder blades touching. And your head very grounded. Introducing that ujjayi breath or some long, slow exhales. If you're still incorporating motion, maybe connecting breath to motion. Any motion's very intentional, very deliberate. Just breathe. See if you can allow your body just to be heavy. Your arms aren't working. Gravity is doing the work there. Shoulders being grounded. Kind of bring your hands to pull on your feet. Your legs are relaxed enough that gravity can pull down on those knees. And you're just breathing. And we'll take a long, slow, deep breath in. And ever so gently let that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. See if you can soften just a little bit more on the exhale. When you're ready, we'll bring our feet together. Again, hug our knees into our chest. Gentle rock side to side. Allowing your knees to come away from your chest just a little bit will allow them to drop to the left side. Arms can be out in a T or cactus. And our gaze can just be up to the ceiling today. Just breathe. Feel your body slowly relaxing as you find stillness. We'll hold this pose for one more minute. We'll take a long, slow, deep breath in. And gently let that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And allow your body to be so heavy. And when you're ready, bringing our knees back up to center, we're going to allow them to move all the way to the other side. And again, another 2 minutes. Just to get a little twist in our practice today. Just breathe. Allowing that habitual holding to just release over time. And taking a long, slow, deep breath in. And gently letting that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And surrender to the floor on the exhale. And when you're ready, bringing your knees back up to center, we'll do a little hug. Maybe bringing your forehead to your knees. And we'll just take our knees in a big circle together, 3 times in one direction. And then 3 times in the opposite direction. And from here, you just allow your body to come into that Shavasana position, whatever position feels right for you today. And allowing your palms to be up at your side. Maybe walking your shoulder blades underneath your back. Allowing your feet to be heavy and falling to the side. And begin noticing all the parts of your body that are touching the floor. Noticing any sensations within the body. Maybe a gentle hum or tingling sensation. See if you can scan your body and find any areas that might still be holding tension. Think about relaxing your neck, softening it, allowing your shoulder blades and your hips and glutes to just sink into the mat. Your hands and your legs and your head are just so heavy. And as we come into this pose of stillness, we also invite stillness into our mind. So if thoughts are presenting themselves, that's okay. Just notice them and come back to your breathing. Let the thought move away. Always allowing your breathing to be the anchor into your stillness, into your silence. Although we may drift a little, that anchor will always hold us in this place of quiet, of safety, and connection to the universe around us. Connected to the mat, connected to this place and time where we are. Allowing us to let go of everything else. The past, the future. We can release that and come back to this breath, this inhale, this exhale. And when you're ready, you can gently begin deepening your breath, being very aware of that movement happening at your core. As your breath deepens, that movement expands. Maybe bringing some gentle motion into your fingers and your toes. Maybe rocking your hands and your feet side to side, maybe your head side to side as well. And when you're ready, bending your knees to bring the soles of your feet onto your mat, and then rolling onto a comfortable side, maybe using your arm as a pillow. Just breathe. And maybe leaving your eyes closed or softened, coming up into a seated position. Whatever's comfortable for you. Again, bringing hands, palms down onto the knees. A nice tall spine. Continuing those deep breaths. Just taking a note of your energy in this moment. Noticing your sit bones in your feet, maybe your legs touching the floor. And bringing your attention to the tip of your tailbone. Maybe envisioning a pinpoint of red light there. Red is the color of the Muladhara, your root chakra. And every inhale and exhale, that light growing in intensity and in diameter, allowing that red light to grow. Maybe even growing to encompass your whole body. Even that red light connecting to the earth. Feeling those roots coming from your sit bones, your tailbone, your feet, your legs, deeply grounding into the earth, exchanging nutrients, allowing negative energy to flow into the earth so that she may transmute it and offer you beautiful, positive healing energy. Noticing your hands on your knees. Allow your heart to lift a little. Think about your shoulders moving away from each other. And remind yourself, I am safe. I am secure. And I am so connected. I am safe. I am secure. And I am so connected. Feel the support of your mat, of the earth, of even the universe, helping you to lift your heart and widen your shoulders. And feel all that positive energy flowing through you. Bringing your hands to your heart. Maybe noticing your heartbeat and your breath. And bowing our heads down to our hearts. Remind ourselves that we are the ones who can love ourselves more than anyone else. And it's how we love ourselves that shows others how to love us. So pour that love into your heart, into your body, into every cell. And have gratitude for showing up on your mat today. Thank you for spending this time with me. I look forward to our next time on the mat together. Namaste.